All right, so the Houston Texans had kind of a big blow, and that was Tank Dell. But I really do think your replacement at wide receiver is a lot easier than a lot of people are making it seem. Tank Dell is good, and he's going to be good for a long time to come. He will recover from this based on the type of injury it is. He should be able to recover from it, no problem. He'll be just fine. I strongly, strongly believe that. But the question has to be, who is going to replace his production right now? And I think the answer is easier than you think. But first, let's look at the candidates. So this was on Battle Red Blog, which I think does a pretty good job, talking about the Texans. Your first natural answer is going to be Robert Woods. All right, Robert Woods is a veteran. He's a solid veteran. He has a good, okay catch percentage, but he was kind of the guy that early on in the year we were talking about, like, this is going to be the safety net for CJ Stroud. This is going to be the guy that he can rely on consistently. And then he got hurt. And it allowed room for a guy like Tank Dell to just go off. All right. This is a guy who beat 1,000-yard mark in 18 and 19 with Jared Goff as his quarterback. And hey, that reminds us, at this channel, if you're new to it, we're Lions fans, but we love the NFL and especially teams that are overlooked by the national media. So yeah, we're not talking about the Cowboys on this channel, but we love talking about the Texans. I don't know if there's a team we've done more videos on than the Texans. So if you want to, if you love the little guy and you are a Texans fan, subscribe to this. You're going to get a lot of content throughout the week. It was a little worse last year for him, but he has absolutely shown the ability to be a good receiver this year. Then you have Xavier Hutchinson. All right. This is a guy, like, I don't know if you've ever seen RAS, it's relative athletic score. This is a guy who is just kind of a middle-of-the-road athlete. He has moderate to good size, but he might be someone who you can put on the outside opposite of Nico Collins, and you could do worse. Let me put it that way. But it's just he hasn't played a lot, but he'll get a little bit of run, but expect to see Woods way before him. Then you have downtown Noah Brown. This is the clear, obvious one. However, he's hurt. He's got this lingering foot, ankle, knee. There's a lot of things going on. When he plays, he's awesome. My strong suggestion, get him healthy. Let him sit if he needs to sit. Get him healthy. Let Robert Woods come on and take the place. And then you have another guy in John Mechie that has shown some flashes. He hasn't been what we kind of hoped he would be as a 44th overall pick. But again, he was coming off cancer. All right, so this is one of those things where maybe when he has the opportunity to play, I know it's been limited, but he has a 75% catch percentage. Like, I understand it's just 12 catches, but that means he's only had 16 targets, and he's gotten 12 of them. So he's getting catches when the ball is thrown to him. But the answer is simple, and it's not Mechie. It's not Noah Brown. It's not Hutchinson. It's not even Robert Woods. All right, if you ask me, and it's funny, before I looked at this article, my answer is what they did first, and it is throw the ball to Nico Collins. Nico Collins, if he can stay healthy, is the guy. He has shown this year that he can be the dude. With the most targets, he's turned it into almost 60 catches, 990 yards, 6 tutties, and a 70%, almost 69.4% catch percentage. What that means is he catches the ball 69.4% of the time it's thrown to him. In other words, CJ Stroud has a 69.4% completion percentage when throwing to Nico Collins, right? All right, I think we all understand that. But here's the other answer, and it's simple. It's more Nico Collins, please, because he's proven that he can do it. The other answer, CJ Stroud. What do you mean? What does that mean? What a stupid answer, right? Okay, stick with me. And I've talked about this on this before. CJ Stroud is already, as a rookie, proven that whoever he's throwing the ball to, that wide receiver will be better than he was at any point in his career. That's who CJ Stroud is. That's who he is. He is a player that makes other players better. All right? You want proof on it? That's fine. I can give you proof on it. Let's look at Nico Collins. All right? This is his third year. And it's not like he's super young. He's almost 25 years old. He's 24 years old. He played at Michigan. All right? Didn't get a ton of opportunities. But this year, he has been out of control compared to the 2 years before that. His rookie year, he had 446 yards. His second year, he had 481. All right, and I understand he didn't play in every single game. But his yards per reception, 13.5, 13. This year, 16.8. Total yards, 446, 481. This year, 991. All right, he played in more games than he's played in this year. Targets, 59, 64, 85. Reception percentage, 55.9, 57.8, 69.4. Like, you tell me that he's not better off because he has CJ Stroud throwing him the football, right? Tank Dell, he's a rookie. He's a third-round pick, all right? He's been unbelievable. Like, he's been unbelievable. And he's been unbelievable because who's throwing him the ball? And I'm not saying Tank Dell doesn't have skills. He absolutely has skills. But he was on pace, 74 targets, 47 catches for 709 yards. He was doing things that no rookies have done. Like, he was in Justin Jefferson territory almost. Like, and especially more recently as he started to develop. And it's because when you have wide receivers that have a quarterback of the skill level of CJ Stroud, good things tend to happen. Really good things tend to happen. And it's because they know if I'm open, he's going to get me the ball, 1. 2, he is going to be able to move around the pocket. He has a good pocket presence and the athletic ability to extend plays. Gives him more time to get open. And here's the thing about CJ Stroud. It was almost a knock on him in college that he never ran. He always looked to throw. In the NFL, it is the last thing from a knock. He's always looking to throw. He's always looking downfield, looking for that completion. All right? So even though this video isn't even about what I'm about to talk about, I still want to talk about what's going on with the injuries. All right? Yes, there are some players that are out. Dalton Schultz is out. All right. By the way, sometimes it drives me nuts how they do injury reports because your IR players aren't even on here. So if you looked at this, you might be like, oh, we only have one player out this game. We know that's not true. But when you go over to the New York Jets, they have their own share of injury issues, offensive line issues. All right. Sorry, this is always moving. All right. And Breece Hall might not play. They don't know who's going to be the starting quarterback. I understand you have injuries of your own, but the Jets have more. All right. And at least you still have your starting quarterback. I fully expect the Texans to get a victory this week. And I would expect Nico Collins to have another pretty good game. But Robert Woods, if Noah Brown plays, expect them to do something really special as well. All right. Thanks. Hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. See you on the next one.